guys, Mecha-san here with an official gameplay trailer here. For those of you who don't know, it's not something I usually do a reaction for. Mostly I stick to, trailers, presenting a new game, or story-based trailers so I can learn more about what's going on. Not really the gameplay I reserve for when I actually play the game, if ever. But this one is, I'm kind of interested. I'm very interested in this one here. This is the official gameplay trailer for Atomfall, which is basically Fallout London, if made officially and not by Bethesda. Points to the mod team that actually made Fallout London. I hear it's a great little study you guys did. But even the description is a little off from what I hear, because it's more like Fallout meets Stalker in England, because it's all set in some form of in a quarantine zone in the British Isle, and that's really all I know here. The central thing is the old phone booth there, like those red, not like Doctor Who, but those old red payphone booths. Which, are they still a thing in London? Are they still there? Or is something like it becomes so ingrained with their identity that they decided to keep those things up and probably even running or not here, despite cell phones and everything. I don't know. Tell me.
Rated M for mature.
If you've been waiting for a special occasion to break out your hazmat suit, then
okay.
look no further than Atomfall. Here at Rebellion, we are excited to introduce you to
they're only a lot prettier
and what it has to offer.
I guess it's supposed to be like Fallout 76.
We can showcase
Trespassing.
This is just a glimpse of what's to come.
No, okay. We see some of the UI.
Single-player, first-person action survival.
The compass, obviously, in the top.
Post-war Britain.
Post-war Britain.
Traversing the Lake District of Northern England, uncovering mysteries.
Now that reminds me, I gotta also try to play We Happy Few.
People that inhabit
Landmark Trader Camp.
I got some bits and bobs for sale.
My name's Nat. Forgive me being curious of strangers.
Atomfall takes place in a fictional quarantine in 1962, just 5 years after the real-life event of the Windscale fire.
This was
in British history. However, in this alternate
think like Stalker.
There are more mysterious and sinister things at play behind.
Because Stalker was based on a Chernobyl incident and everything, and
of what happened. It's up to you to discover the truth
scraps
behind the disaster and figure out just how much of this world can be saved.
Was that the HP in the corner right there? Very small. Truth of this place, huh? It's cutscenes.
In the quarantine zone with little knowledge about who you are, the life you've lived, and certainly the strange new world around you. A rather nasty.
Unsure? Okay, we got vague.
You're not the first amnesiac I've seen since things went awry.
Really?
Are you a law-abiding citizen? A terrifying menace to those around you?
Ooh, okay.
Or are you perhaps someone just trying their best to survive in a dangerous, unfamiliar place? The choice is yours. And Atomfall gives you the freedom to embody any role.
A small weapon wheel there.
The areas you will visit is controlled by a military group that was sent in to set up
protocol soldiers, yeah.
After the disaster, a noble cause. But some might question the lengths they've gone to restore order.
I shouldn't be gossiping about this stuff.
Military law.
Armed soldiers patrolling the roads of the village. Robotic sentinels on a hair trigger, prepared to attack at even the slightest hint of aggression. And villagers who live in fear as a result.
Soldiers will string you up for anything these days, and my husband was exploring where they don't like you to explore.
Does this group really have the villagers' best interest at heart?
No!
Line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given.
Outside
oh boy.
the village is a lawless land filled with bandits and cultists.
Cultists? Oh yeah, I see what you mean,
Don't
cultists.
care if you're friendly or not, and will attack you on sight.
Unless for the cultists, I'm guessing you gotta wear the mask to blend in.
There are so
be cautious.
many things to consider on your journey through Atomfall.
But yeah, I saw that
Exploration
giant
is a critical component
wooden
of
man
the
reminds me of the Wicker Man.
especially when it comes to your survival. The quarantine zone is in the idyllic countryside of northern England.
I'll say it's idyllic.
But it is not as it once was. An
Well, a
abandoned
lot of-
rail yard, a derelict stone quarry, and verdant rolling hills.
Is the water
More
radioactive?
than just pieces of a prior civilization. As you explore these places, you'll find secret bandit hideouts, mysterious messages,
Dr. Powell. Stay inside.
clues, and leads.
Okay.
that might
You may not
help you
interchange.
figure out how the world fell apart. These can lead you to eccentric characters, secret hideaways, or
Under a
even
waterfall?
the rundown bunkers of the British Atomic Research Division. You'll never
Ooh.
know when or where.
Okay, we got
fragments of the
mutants.
bigger picture will be brought into
Ghouls,
focus.
basically.
But you will always need to be on guard. These facilities may not be as populated as they once were. However, the halls
Neat.
are often patrolled by the same robots used to patrol the rest of the quarantine zone.
Those
as well as
don't
irradiated
look like the
feral
same
creatures.
robots.
Don't hesitate to tear you apart.
Ooh.
You will also come across caves and underground tunnels that seem to have been affected by the wind-scale disaster the most. Glowing plants and mushrooms cover the walls, floor, and ceiling of these places,
Mutations, okay.
giving off a hazy fog that makes them more dangerous.
Oh,
to
that's not
them
fog.
than other places.
That still looks like spore clouds and like that. Wear a mask.
Environment is not all you need to worry about. The same terrifying ferals found in the bunkers also live in these areas and will not stop to ask questions before trying to tear you apart. Be sure to be well equipped to handle these creatures,
Yeah, pistol's good. Bring a shotgun.
as not everything is as it seems.
You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the wind-scale atom plant.
How are you going to defend yourself against all these threats?
Okay, we gameplay.
You're going to need weapons,
Is that a
supplies,
cricket
and
bat?
materials, all of which you can find through scavenging the locations of
Shotgun
atoms.
ammo, scrap.
However, if you truly want to survive, some things
Single
may be
shot?
taken by force. The weapons
Ooh.
you will come across include melee weapons like the cricket bat, or ranged weapons like pistols, rifles,
What do you think?
and shotguns.
Yeah, it looks
Each
like
with their own
single
strengths
shot
and
weapons,
weaknesses.
though.
During your journey through Atomfall, you may even unlock the ability to upgrade your weapons and give them more power. The ammo for these weapons will be in short supply, so you must either find or craft what you need to survive.
Okay, got a crafting
However,
system,
weapons
obviously.
are not
Craft
the only
ammo.
thing you will need on
T.
your journey. You
Heart
will
rate
gather
slowed.
resources, like cloth and alcohol. to
Oh,
craft
alcohol, yep.
various items to heal yourself or harm your enemies. Over time, you'll expand your crafting abilities to create more aggressive tools of self-protection.
Ooh,
Other tools at
makeshift-
your disposal
makeshift grenade, cool.
Include a flashlight to light the dark paths ahead, and a trusty metal detector
Ah.
to locate buried caches of supplies.
You know, that's something that we should have in Fallout, actually, when you think about it.
A handy pin
Maybe that's too
will alert
much.
you when one of these caches is nearby, signaling you to equip the metal detector and begin the hunt. When you aren't scavenging for materials or
Molotov
searching for buried
cocktails?
treasure, you might also find various
Map,
manuals
crafting.
that contain valuable knowledge. These
Trading
manuals
manual.
will
Oh,
view your
skills? That's-
character
I was
with
wondering
new
about skill
skills
sets.
across 4 categories: ranged combat, melee combat, survival, and conditioning. Even at the end of the world, knowledge is power. Careful selection of which skills you focus on will
Impatient,
determine your
helpful.
playstyle and the path you carve out for yourself. In Atomfall, we won't be going fully in depth on these skills and what each one entails right now, but as you progress, you will need to pick and choose what type of playstyle you want to focus on in Atomfall.
I really should stop talking. Now personal.
A
You
village.
can't trust anyone too much these days, can you?
We
Nope.
hope you enjoyed the first glimpse into the world.
And I'm
of
guessing
Atomfall.
that's-
Leave a comment with what you are most excited to see when the game releases on March 27th.
Okay, the new area.
2025. Atomfall will be releasing day 1 on Game Pass, Xbox Series, and Xbox One consoles. You can also play on PC through Windows, Steam, and Epic Games.
I like the Dutch
as
angle
well
here.
as PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. Stay tuned for an upcoming video that
So-
will delve deep into some of the gameplay mechanics we mentioned here. This is going to be a game you don't.
Very much like Fallout and the Stalker games, which I've seen here. I think the most interesting is this part which they haven't been through yet. Which, come on, let me show me it. There. Where that blue cloud, I'm guessing that's where the Windfall atomic plant was? Yeah. And once more, they established that this is in a quarantine zone around the area. How's the rest of the world? It's like unaffected, because I believe in Stalker, they sort of elude the effects of the zone was bleeding and stretching out beyond it. Or maybe that could be misinformation, but yeah. Still, though, yeah, like, so what, the government just has a bunch of soldiers running in, and they can pretty much make it their own little fiefdom, just restore order however you think it's best suited. You're just focusing on this one area here, which it seems to be the most stable region so far. But we've got bandit clan and frickin' cultists here that look like they belong in the Wicker Man. With the robots here, Bard, yeah. These may as well be like the robots that indeed would be made in London in Fallout. I like them. Yeah. Yeah, everything's pretty good here. Those look like electric lights instead of gas lights. Could be, right? So yeah, this place is stable, but this guy, he's a hard ass. Yeah, I'm guessing the best way to get through these cultists is simple. Just steal their outfits, wear their mask here, maybe learn a couple of their phrases and rituals and stuff here, and you could blend with the crowd here. And so yeah, this will be great for, like, I can already imagine a stealth route for dealing with the cultists. Of course, let's see. You came from the interchange. Do not forget where you come from. Do not forget where you buried the secrets. Those are coordinates. Secret will help you remember the interchange. It is November 19. Okay, this is old. You are the only one left. Do not forget the ones trapped inside. The quarantine protocol. Do not listen to the voices. Huh. Collectibles, key item, the backpack, the crafting, the skill points here. So yeah, like in Fallout, we have certain character traits which we can develop here, like strength, intelligence, charisma, that kind of stuff. Obviously, I figured there'd be mutants here, but it seems it's just basically ghouls. We haven't even seen any wildlife mentioned or anything like that. I don't think. Just flora, but that's it. None of the no mutated fauna or anything like that here. Especially, like, come on, mutated rats, something like that. Obviously, mutated cockroach would definitely be like Bethesda calling copyright, like IP infringement, something like that. But overall, I gotta admit, it looks beautiful. This is kind of unbelievable as well here. It's like, shouldn't the water be irradiated here? There should be, like, all these plants should be dead. Instead, it's the 60s. It's like, what they say was here, the 60s here? Like, a few years after the real-life atomic incident? Windfall atomic incident here? Yeah. State-of-the-art atomic plant transformed into the envy of its northern neighbors. Yeah. So, yeah, look. It's pretty obvious here. Hell, I can imagine in a few decades or so, give or take, maybe, Japan could do something like this with that incident that almost happened with their nuclear power plant. Or given how, maybe not. I'm just saying here, it's like it's not uncommon to take like man-made disasters like this and just crank them up to 11 for the sake of making a game and just letting your imagination fly. Overall, cool. Again, it looks like Fallout, and I guess what I've seen in Stalker. So, yeah, it just looks a lot more green, a lot more vibrant. But there's no animals. There's no mutated animals or anything like that. It's just man and mutants, and I'm assuming there's gonna be robots, and are there gonna be like at least carnivorous plants trying to eat us? I look at that little fog. They say that's a freaking spore cloud, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta wear a gas mask or something to protect. I am not going in that thing without some facial protection. So everyone, thank you for watching. As always, comment below you all thought. Like for more videos. Till next one, this is Mecha-san, logging out.